Well, is this the place? What's up, fellas? Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Let me know if the volume is okay. Let me bring up this screen here. Sorry about that. There we go. Well, good to see everybody. Let's see. Hello, Vincent. Let's see if I can make this work. Hello, subtitles. Hello, Gun. Oh, check them out over on the. Oh, does it say Atomic Heart that I'm streaming? I haven't streamed on Twitch in so long. Let me fix that. One moment. Un momento. I apologize. Let's see. Then we'll talk about the show that we are about to. Yeah. Suicide Squad 2. Let me tell you something. Suicide Squad is pretty good. Pretty fucking good. I'll tell you something else. There's going to be some kind of. I don't know. I don't think it's hell to pay, but it does make you wonder what all these press folks were playing, because the press just absolutely shit all over it, man. Shut Eye Bandit. I wish that. I do wish that was true. I like competition. Big surprise of the day. Sony bought marketing rights. Oh, marketing rights for EA College Football. Well, I'm excited for that game very, very much. But marketing rights, whatever. Who cares? Because I'll still be playing it on Xbox because I get it for free as EA Play for 10 hours or whatever. But no. I'm excited. All right, hang on. Yeah, for Shizzle, I'm digging it as well. Let me fix this Twitch thing real quick, fellas. Hang on. Where's Twitch? Where are you, Twitch? Twitch. I talk to Twitch like it's person. It's not person. It's Twitch. Hang on. Fuck you. All right, then we'll talk about state of play. Let me just get this fixed. YouTube, you're live. Let me check on a moment. Okay, it's a state of play. Atomic Heart. You old bastard. All right, YouTube does not show I'm live. Let's get that fixed real quick, shall we? Hello, Grim. Good to see you, buddy. I forgot you were following me as well. Oh my God. Yeesh. I'm watching people debate Taylor Swift and her AI porn stuff. Okay, wait. What am I looking for? YouTube, right? Okay. My hair looks great. It's called I gotta shave my fucking head. I mean, if you're not joking, I appreciate it, but I'm fucking around. I mean, it's just terrible. I really need to shave it because I'm tired of it. It says I'm live. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I can't help you. I can't help you in your time of need. All right, let's get to the state of play. Let me bring it up real quick. God damn it, Jaffe. Where's the state of play? I'm not gonna let you guys down. I'm not gonna do it. Not today. Gotta have so many fucking windows open. I swear to God. I'll tell you guys, if I wasn't a genius, this would be bad. This would be bad. That's what I'm doing, embracing the crazy look, you know. But it's just I don't like it. I don't like it takes so long to dry though. State of play. There we go. All right, we're up and running there. All right, fellas, welcome. Thanks for putting up with whatever. Watching while sitting in the pickup line at my son's school. Oh, I remember those days, Nathan. By the way, Nathan Montgomery, thank you, buddy, for joining this Diet Soda Soldiers over on Patreon. Lash LaRue, thank you for joining the Diet Soda Soldiers over on Patreon. If you're curious about my 4-hour playthrough and then, impressions, I don't know if I'll call it a review. Oh, I haven't taken my pills. I hadn't taken my salts of Suicide Squad. That's over on the Patreon right now. It's also for members on the YouTube. All right, let's take the smelling salts. That's Ritalin, baby. That's how I go. All right. Okay, what are my expectations for the show? Okay, well, I don't know, really. I mean, these shows tend to be letdowns. Every now and then, Microsoft, Nintendo, or Sony will surprise us and give us something really good. But let's assume today is one of those days. I would love to see Ghost of Tsushima 2. Well, okay, not what I would love to see, my expectations. Okay, my expectations are that we are going to, or I am going to come away impressed by Stellar Blade, even though it really hasn't been on my radar. I have a feeling what they're going to show in some of the early stuff I've seen is going to make me go, ooh, okay, that's exciting. Rise of the Ronin, I think, is going to look great. But I really hope we get, you know what I hope we get today? I hope we get Concord. I hope we get to see what the fuck that is today. I don't really care about Death Stranding 2. I know some people do, which is great. Cosmic Bandino says, I just quit PlayStation Plus. They had a whole year to impress me. I mean, if you're only going to subscribe to one, you know, I mean, I think Game Pass is a better deal for what, if you're into like the new games and stuff, but the value of PS Plus is pretty high if you haven't played a lot of those games. Like I imagine being like a I don't know, 11-year-old kid or just somebody who's not really into games, but they're getting into games and they get PS Plus and they go, holy shit, look at all this shit that I can play. Yeah, Jay loves it because it caters to his RPG fix. Yeah, I can see that. So Gaming Nating, Rise of the Ronin wants to see it. Stellar Blade, Philosophy, Uncensored Maverick, Rise of the Ronin. Yeah. The Bloodborne thing, Gravedigger again. I mean, people came at me with that bullshit and they acted like I was lying or something. And I'm like, dude, I'm just telling you what I heard. And even in that very chat itself or in that tweet itself, I said, I don't have any firsthand knowledge of this. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing, which is they are doing a Bloodborne remaster, a remaster, not a remake. But that's, I said then what I said now, which is I've heard that from a couple of sources at Sony. It seems pretty valid to me, but I don't fucking know. Captain Fantastic says, if you turn on sub chat only, I will leave. I don't care. I mean, what do you want from me? I actually cannot because I'm merging some Patreon content with YouTube content right now. I can't turn on members only chat, but I would, because I think people who pay for things should get benefit from it. But right now, until I get all that transitioned, it's going to be difficult. I love that you're here, Captain Fantastic, but you know, what do you want from me? Free content, Jaffe. That's what I want from you. You want Sony to bring back Twisted Metal, says Graham. I get it. Look, man, if they, I've said this over and over and over, if they bring back Twisted Metal in a way that is inexpensive, you know, I think that would be great. I think they could do that. I think bringing it back as a full game, unless they're doing like a GTA narrative-based game or something, I think it's a mistake. Hang on, I got to drink this real quick. Did what upload get blocked? Borked. What do you mean? Ravnos. I'm on the Ozempic, you see, and I got to get my protein in wherever I can, and I haven't had time to eat today, so. Boys, we're 4 minutes away. We're 4 minutes away of seeing what Sony's probably 2024 looks like. It was, yeah, the 4 hours long one is uploaded. It's up on the what's that thing called? It's on YouTube, members only, and it's on the Patreon. Hey, there's Gaz. Thank you, buddy. 23 months, goddammit. There's old septic sauce. Twisted Metal without Jaffe is Asa Akira without the butt play. I understand, sir. I understand. How are you, man? I saw that you would not be able to live stream this. You got some fancy schmancy meeting at work going on. Are you excited, Gaz? What do you want to see? What do you want to see the most? Yeah, it should be there, Ravnos. If not after the stream, I'll help you find it. Jaffe, did you find it annoying that the CO2 depletion in Starfield? I clearly not, because I don't remember what you're talking about. Okay, let's see. I got to keep hitting refresh. I don't know why, because a lot of times people are like, it started, Jaffe. I'm like, not on my screen. Here's my screen. Where's my pretty face at? You guys see my pretty face? All right, there we go. Okay. But yeah, I would love to see new stuff. What I don't want to see are Xbox games there. I don't even care about that. If they look, I've never played Sea of Thieves. You know, if they give it a big boost because it's there, I think that would be fantastic. I really should play it. I love pirates and shit. Do you think we get demos today? Maybe Pacific Drive, says Gravedigger. That would be great, man. That would be fucking fantastic if we got that. Here's what we're going to do, though, just so you know. After the show's 40 minutes long. It starts in literally 2 minutes. I'm going to invite people. That's why I'm broadcasting today on State of Play on StreamYard. So if you want to either just with your voice or your camera, call in, give me your thoughts, what you liked, what you didn't like. I'd love to hear it. I'm sure people would love to hear it as well. Nathan Montgomery, keep wishing, buddy. I agree. All I want is a FF Tactics remake. Can you imagine? That would be great. That would be great. I mean, you know, I haven't played Tactics in ages. I would imagine sort of strategy games like that have come along that have actually beaten it and made a better version. And what they've done, you know, back then was lay the foundation. I remember liking Jeanne d'Arc, if you remember that game, better than Tactics, actually. But, you know, I know it was great. Oh, yeah, Captain Fantastic. I think we will see the Silent Hill remake. I don't think we'll see any God of War stuff. I'm just guessing like you guys. I don't fucking know. Lots of people think Thea Thieves will be there. I find that hard to believe. I don't know. I'd love to. I'd love to be there. Bloodborne remake. Hello, Poor Degenerate. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for 18 months. I really appreciate that. Probably not. We would have heard some, we would have heard something. All right, we're about to begin. Yeah, Bukaki, I don't disagree. We're so conditioned by the state of media today that people want remakes instead of new shit. It's true. It's really fucking weird and true. You're not wrong. Bukaki's like, I know we're not wrong, you fucking idiot. Shishima 2 Mutimo, I would love that. Okay, let me see. Let me refresh. You got to refresh it, man. Oh, so this premiere will begin shortly. Don't fuck with me. All right, I'm going to make this big. All right. Oh, I can't make it big yet. The Metro VR rumor, Vincent. Yeah, I think that'd be cool for a lot of people into that. Jaffe, is the video Patreon only? No, it's on. If you go to the community tab, I have put the link to it there on YouTube. David, or if you're a member, hang on. Schedule a bath for Ace. Oh yeah. I get the dog a bath. David, if you go to the link, it should if you go to community tab, you should see it. It's for members only post. Or if you're on Patreon, it should just be at the top of the thing. All right, here we go. David, Alexa, stop. My God, shut up. She just keeps going and going. What's happening? Etsys. I want to know what's coming from Sony from a first party. I do too, man. I do too, Prince Green. I mean, I think that's everybody. Bukaki says they'll have Last of Us 1 remastered. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, these guys are absolutely in a bad way at the moment, based on what we know. This may change everything, this state of play. We may see some new shit. I hope so. I get that first-party games take a long time, but this is getting on ridiculous territory now. Hello, George, member for over 2 years. Thank you, buddy. You know I appreciate that. He says, Jaffe, fun fantasy tactics, best story, music, and the jobs. OMG. Calculator is ridiculously fun and creative, highly underrated. I don't think Tactics is underrated. I think most people consider Tactics a classic. I just think that it's, it's in a niche of a niche. Maybe even it's a RPG. It's based on an RPG IP, which is already a niche, and then it's a strategy game, which is a niche, and now it's a retro game, which is a niche. I just, but I think certainly people fucking love it. Primal remastered a cab. I would like if you're gonna do that at the same time. That same group. I don't know if it was the same developer, but it was certainly the same group within Sony UK. They put out a game like a ghost hunting game. I would much rather have that ghost hunting game. I'm behind 10 seconds. I'm always behind 10 seconds. Oh no, here we go. This is live, baby. As far as I know. All right, I'll shut up. Man, no, it won't. Come on. If you're here for pristine audio, you came to the wrong place, baby. All right, let's turn it up. Let's get some audio going. Can you guys hear it? I cannot hear it that good. Okay, this is Concord. No, hold on. I will be playing this with members on launch day if you're interested. Fuck you, Ravnos. Prepare to be sad. Yeah. I still think their business model for this is stupid. Unless they announce something here like, hey, buy it and you get 5 hours free for your friends. To sort of usher them in, but demanding everybody pay $40 before you can actually get the game they made in terms of play, co-op. All right. That would have been a nice shadow.
Hi, everyone. I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios.
Hello.
And I'm honored to present the first State of Play of 2024. The first 3 years of PS5 have given us incredible stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking gameplay from PlayStation Studios and their partners. We've also expanded PlayStation Plus with new features, including PS5 Game Stream. And with PSVR 2 and PlayStation Portal, which released last November, we're committed to offering new and surprising ways for our audience to interact with their PS5. But none of this means anything without great games, like Helldivers 2, which kicks off a year of amazing experiences and diverse ways to play. Today, we're looking ahead to titles coming later this year and beyond, with extended gameplay and announcements we hope you find as exciting as we do.
You missed Helldivers 2 kind of
Enjoy the show.
Or launch teaser. I played the Battletoads remake on Xbox. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's, you know. All right, Stellar Blade, right? Here we go. My girlfriend, you guys back off. Ladies back off. I think it's Stellar Blade. Either that or this is the second season of One Attorney Woo. Your wife, in quotes. I'm sure she's there.
Welcome to the world of Stellar Blade. The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth, where a mysterious enemy called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony.
I don't fucking know. Good to see you, buddy.
Players will take control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her mission is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba.
All we must do is complete the mission.
While most of the 7th Airborne Squad lost during their descent from the colony, Eve soon meets 2 new companions. Adam, born on Earth, is in pursuit of an energy source called hypercell.
Make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Natiba is.
So this must be Adolf 7.
Oh, now she has a British accent.
Lily, a member of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering support.
Lily Artemis II. Then I can be your engineering support.
She puts her technical knowledge to use by upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game.
Cool.
Here, done.
Something does feel different.
Hello, RPG. Yeah.
This is Zion, a city built underneath the wasteland by the last human survivors on Earth.
People gonna be pissed.
Eve is called Angel by the survivors and is an object of both awe and fear.
I'm not selling anything to you.
They'll seem a bit wary at first, but will gradually loosen up as Eve shows a commitment to rebuilding the city.
Hello, Angel. How are you?
Nice design. Oh my god, the design is great.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
Your other one, don't save the first one. She's awful. She's rubbish.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert.
Is it open world? Oh, you can't hear me?
This place has been
can you guys
overrun
hear
by
me okay?
mutants.
Adam says he can't hear me.
And malfunctioning machines and robots.
I love having hot chicks icon in games.
A supply camp in a place like this.
You'll occasionally find supply stations set up by
Adam?
previous
Okay, cool.
airborne squads.
Sorry, Adam. The stream is muffled?
At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items.
Playing it live.
Acquire new skills.
Oh, fuck you. Santo says, K-Nub says it's open world. You can go from the river to the sea. Jesus Christ.
She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
Right. Let me see what I can do.
Eve will often encounter people in need and other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Nativa,
okay, tell me if that's any
Eve will
better.
sometimes encounter hostile survivors.
Rest in peace, frame rate. Hey, Flippynet. Thank you, buddy. It's been a while.
Something worse.
Something worse.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Nativa?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
Got it.
You mean
Nathan Sales'
the
voice.
extinction of all Nativas,
this lady.
right? To think that the point of your
Change their
existence
outfits,
is
yeah.
to snuff out another species.
Hey, I will. Oh my god, I can't do the volume.
It is not an easy fight.
It's fine. I can do this alone.
It won't be easy.
All right, Bukaki, I'm going to go
That's
by
the
your ears,
unofficial name
baby.
for members of the Eve
You
Airborne
tell me
Squad.
if the audio's fine. I'll leave it. I don't know if I can do anything
I can
else.
feel the
Maybe
hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I fucked up.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Open it! It's windy!
No more lies to blind my eyes.
My frame rate is bad now.
It's a collapse!
Drone is different.
This is no longer the drone you knew.
So close to the goal, headed to light, and I will know. Now it's time. Together was long. Show me how to slow down.
I wish I gotta watch this again. I wasn't paying too much attention now.
Wherever you go, that I'll be your side. So that we can see the love. I'll keep through all time.
Japan is doing God's work. Let me tell you something, Maximus. I was playing April 26th. All right. I was playing one of those side missions they released after Resident Evil
안녕하세요.
2 remake.
십.의 대표이자 게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다.
Sexy lady
이
in there.
게임은 우리가
yeah.
수년간 유저 여러분들께 선보이기 위해 꿈꿔왔던 게임이며
You look so passionate.
플레이스테이션 5 그리고 플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에 그 꿈을 현실화할 수 있게 되었습니다. 기나긴 여정이었고 빨리 팬분들이 4월 26일 스텔라 블레이드를 만나보시기를 기대합니다.
Thank you, Ricardo. I just did Bukaki. Let me know. Thanks, buddy. Hey, that looks pretty good. Ooh. Ooh. I get all these Sonic games mixed up. There's one on the goddamn Apple Arcade. That looks cool, though. So I don't even know what I'm looking at. Then they just put one out recently at Christmas time, right? It's like the 4-player. I don't know what this is. It looks good. I'm sorry, is everybody getting laggy? What the fuck is going on? I bet it's because I'm streaming on this fucking StreamYard bullshit. I'm trying to stream to a bunch of places. This is what I get. Fuck this shit. I'll tell you what, I'm going to let this run for a minute, but I'm going to transfer over to OBS and it'll just be on YouTube. Fuck these people. Don't fucking tell me that you're going to fucking... drives me nuts. Is it the Sony stream in general or is it on my end? Okay, I'm just going to keep going then. Stream, you guys are saying it's fine. Now, this would be great if it dropped today. I mean, again, I've played the network test. I didn't care for it, but I'll give it another chance for sure. February 6th. Oh, Dave the Diver. This game's awesome. It was one of the best games of last year. God, this game is so good. I highly recommend this, you guys. You guys need to play this shit. Goddamn right, it's Stellar Blade when she meets me. Come on. I don't know if it's a bus so far, Aquastorm. I mean, it looks, nothing's blowing. Ooh, oh, come on, that's awesome. That is fantastic. Are you shitting me? Yeah, you goddamn right. Oh, come on now. I'm in Dave Diver. It's May. Gojira. Oh, this is that vampire game. Again, you play on PC. You could have played this a year ago. I know not everybody has the ability to play on PC. I'm just saying. This was like the hotness for like a month. And then people just sort of stopped talking about it. I don't know why. I've never played it. I mean, I own it, but just never got around to playing it. But it's like you're a vampire and you're it's like a survival vampire crafting, like you build your vampire cult or something, if I remember. Now, it's not like Diablo. I mean, the combat might be like that, but it really is more of a like a crafting thing. I don't fucking know. You know what the word is. It's like a survival. You know what? Shut up. Don't fucking talk to me. Vampire Rising is coming to see you. It will kill you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Benson.
Hi, Sean.
This next game is a result of a very close partnership with Konami and marks the return of a horror franchise that has been with us since the original PlayStation. Let's take a look at what's next for Silent Hill.
All right, here we go, boys. All right, here we go. Woke. Fucking woke.
Maybe I can be like her.
Show me the game. I don't need your fucking cinematics. I don't need them. Come on.
Is this a dream? Who's there? What's with this place? Cherry blossoms bloom.
I'm a little confused. This is Silent.
Within the
Oh, this isn't Silent Hill 2 then.
What are you hiding inside? Maya? What the fuck?
Rob will hold you, Matt.
Stop! Please! What should I do to deserve this?
Well, this looks pretty good, actually. What is this? Is this the one F? Is this Silent Hill the short? Well, that looks good. Full game free to play. Unless it's just a chase game. What is this? It looks cool. So it's not Silent Hill 2.
こんにちは。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。ご覧いただいたのはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージという全く新しいサイレントヒルとなります。本作は本日この後プレイステーション5で無料配信いたします。コナミが送る現代を舞台にしたサイコロジカルホラーをぜひ体験してください。それでは最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Whatever they say. Larry David wants to say it. Okay, so this is 2, right? The fuck did this? What music is this? Coming soon to NBC, the Winter Olympics, where you'll know the best in sport meets the best in competition. I'm Bob Costas, welcoming you to Atlantic City. What is this song? This is not a Silent Hill song. Oh, God. Okay, well, look, man, that looks pretty good because it looks like Resident Evil 2 Remake. However, it's by Bloober Team, so, you know, buyer beware. Ooh, Ken Levine, here we go.
Hi, Dad. Say hi back. Of course they know. What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded?
I would say welcome to America.
Every thought you've ever had. Your love. Your fear. Your hate were just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden. What would you do to free yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly.
Is that Alana Pierce?
You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
Is it exclusive? I don't think so, but that would be great for Sony. Yeah, not exclusive. Okay.
Stare into the flame.
Radical Desi, I don't know.
Think of this fire as a beacon. Its warmth, its energy. Now.
Oh, wow, that means something. In collaboration with Deep Silver. Thank God.
And step into the void.
Oh, here's your Metro, right? What's with no release windows? I mean, PK Herman did say at the beginning some is this year and some is later, but, you know, it would be nice to get something pretty soon. I mean, what we got soon? We got Helldivers. Hey, baby. Oh, thank you. Thank you, and Foam Stars, David Diver. But yeah, it was something new. Though it just started though. They'll give us something good. Hope so. This is the VR remake of Kingsfield. What is this? VR is so hard to communicate. Some genius is going to come along and figure it out, but okay. I mean, if that was not in VR, you'd be like, what?
I knew you would come, a risen one.
Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before you when the time is come.
Oh, Dogma? Sweet. I'm excited for this one. Is this Dogma? This looks like, yeah, this is Dogma. Dragon's Ligma? What Ligma? What do you mean? What is that?
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Yeah, Ligma. Is it coming? Is it coming to PlayStation? I mean, is it coming to PC? Wow, if it's coming to PC, I'm playing this fucker on GeForce, man. That's the shit. I will wait to play it.
Thy soul. These are all the means thou hast to carve thy path anew.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that.
Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not.
Oh, it's Wing Commander. Come on now. There's only one way to find out a cab.
チーム忍者の安田です。ライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンは自由な探索や幅広い戦闘を体験できるオープンワールドアクション RPG です。
There's a Netflix version of the game. Too cool. You mean like a movie or a show? Or they have it on their game service.
幕末を体験してください。オープンワールドで描かれる幕末の世界をお楽しみください。
Oh my god, this chair, I just bought it, but it's so squeaky, I hate it. Ooh, Ronin. That's racist, Jaffe. Did you just assume just because it's ancient Japan, it's Rise of the Ronin? Yes, I did. Now it looks like USC. In 1858, a man was running down the lane. He bumped into people and he played Tenchu. Wow. Looks great. Looks fun. Yeah, I shut up. When the game is good, I shut up.
攻撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石火で弾いて体勢を崩すことも可能です。敵の武器と相性のいい流派を選ぶと戦いを有利に進めることができます。
Excellent, excellent. I want this now. God, I hope this isn't too hard for me. Please stop making the beautiful action games hard. Really hard. Let old people like me enjoy it too. Come on now. Ooh, look at that guy. That's cool.
戦闘では日本刀や長槍以外にも海外からもたらされた単銃など様々な武器が使用できます。発明家である伊賀七と因縁を深めると様々なからくり装置を入手できます。取り火砲は伊賀七が作ったからくりで現代の火炎放射器のような強力な遠隔武器です。取り火砲や和洋折衷のアクションである銃剣など西洋の技術を生かした武器をうまく活用すれば標的にも打ち勝つことができるのでぜひマスターしてください。幕末を生きる人物たちと紡いだ因縁が物語に大きく影響します。
Will I beat any of these games?
ライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンで一人の浪人
I mean,
と
it
して
depends. Right now, I'm fully beating Suicide Squad and at least the first with your Power World. Much stuff comes along. It looks fantastic. When's it coming, boys? King Crab. It's available now. Come on, use the second time. And stop being so old-fashioned. That kind of works. I hate you. I don't hate you. I'm just tired of you being complacent. Oh, the baby cat. You win. Everything I just said was wrong. The baby cat in the game. This is the best. People. You guys get behind. He's like, yeah, this is me. The combat looks great. I agree. This is Team Ninja, right? Okay, that's pretty soon. That's next month. That's not bad. It's good to know. Exciting. March 22. I'm in. Could be more in it. It was, day one on PS Plus, but whatever. Ooh, Until Dawn. I think. Oh.
What did you do? Just messing around, man. That wasn't serious. I'm such an idiot. Anna!
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
10 seconds. No, please! No!
The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward.
Is it a remake or a remaster?
Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future.
The choice is yours.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game.
You might as well rename Sony First Party Remake Central. It's a remaster. You're doing this, Tony. Get over your fucking selves and make some new shit. I'm sorry, but you've earned that reputation. Okay, is this new? Is this Death Stranding 2? I guess they can remaster it again. I'm sure that's the most efficient mask. Why did the government call you? Not again with this fucking kid. Oh, it's so weird. What is it? It's so weird, Kojima. You're so crazy.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings.
That's right, Edma.
This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
I'm gonna let us play with
These
the
rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down
right,
at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Do you have access to
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out, cut off from one another. We want you to help us bring the world together.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network.
They gave him a mirror, that's right.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the
I
network.
struggle with Kojima.
What's
in
your
my
role in
opinion,
all
this
this?
guy.
You're the commander.
I mean, I'm sure he's a nice human.
That's right. These days I'm fragile in
But
name
sometimes it
only.
feels like he's just like anything I think of
You
that
brought
stream of
America
consciousness,
together.
I'll put in the game
How
and
did
people
we
will call it
report as the
artistic.
UCA?
And sometimes he actually pulls it off,
But I'm
and it
afraid
is
Death
really
Stranding is
evocative.
far
And
from
sometimes
over.
it's just like, what weird shit did he
Humanity is still in
think
danger.
about while he was taking a shit?
Still on the brink of extinction.
Feels a little self-indulgent
Don't
without,
act like
ooh,
you don't
that's
see
beautiful, without a lot of
A lot of
editing.
things changed after you went off on your own.
I've been playing
Especially within
Elden
the
Ring.
UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things
It's
were up
art.
and
Okay,
running.
that's fine.
So your friends and coworkers all went
I didn't
their separate
dislike
ways.
Terranigma. I didn't dislike Death
Within
Stranding.
network
I liked it
coverage,
as well.
There's no need to rely on
For what I
quarters
played, I didn't
anymore.
play it that long.
So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group.
Oh, Eric, I would
One that
agree with
handles
that.
work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support
Alex, I'll tell you after
chiral
it's over.
network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
Yeah, they're not a
He called himself a ghost, but
it's not a junk series at all. Death Stranding has a lot to
he said he came back to get revenge on
whatever,
you and me.
be proud of, whatever the fuck I'm saying. I just
Hey, brother.
this
You
is-
miss me.
this one is all over the place.
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit.
Is that Troy Baker?
Seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
He's Triumph the Insult comic dog. Yeah, it's not say what you want. It's different, Adam. I'm interested in this. I think this is really cool.
Was it you,
I
Chris?
just,
Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
I may have to go back and try to play the first one again because I did like it. Just felt slow to me. Eddie Van Halen could have killed him.
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam.
But it is just
Let's see
cutscenes.
what we can
you
find
know
on
what the
Lou.
fuck we're looking at, yeah.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark.
Is that right, Money? I mean, I'm telling you, man,
Not
I didn't dislike it. It just, well, no, see, Beats, that's not true. He says, Kojima said, fuck,
Don't
you
forget,
idiots want action here.
Coming
That's
on
a
this
cutscene.
expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have.
Give me gameplay.
You've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam.
Cheeseworks, I assume it was a contractual
We
thing.
never
I mean,
meant to string
it
you
sold
along.
well enough to make a profit, but it wasn't
That
some
chrysalis, we found her inside.
massive hit. Oh, it's Catherine
It was
McRae.
filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Oh, she was in a
I saw
Cronenberg
her
movie?
It was a hellhole.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal
BB-8?
and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago. Long before
Time's
you
the
and Lou
future.
first
Okay, I'll look
met.
it up. Oh, Matt DeMarco, yes. Love absolutely can. Oh, it was Troy Baker. There you go. If you close with that, Sony, you guys are knuckleheads.
And now here with me today
Oh,
is
good.
visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions,
No.
Kojima-san.
I want a game, a new game, something.
Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。
Yeah, but it'll be like
準備は始めてますけ
2028.
ども、デストランディング2の後に本格的に小島プロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Stay tuned.
Now we got to deal with all this bullshit. What's that mean? I put little codes.
Before we go,
stuff.
I have one final announcement.
Good. Give me something good.
State
baby.
of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon.
PlayStation.
No. All right, let's get into it, fellas and fillettes. Let's see what we thought. Let me turn this shit off. Oh, we got Fall River, 3 hours of flowing water. Okay. I'm going to go through first. If you're interested in having a conversation and being on the show, I will put up a link right now. Let me turn this screen off real quick. Hang on, remove that. We'll go to this. And then I will put the invite. So literally all you need to do is, you don't have to even be a member at this point. Just click it. You can be on camera or not. There it is. Let me know what you think. Okay. Okay. I mean, no. There was, okay, let's just go through the titles real quick. But I mean, Helldivers 2 continues to look good. Good night, Vanya. It continues to look good. I still think their business model is batshit, but I'm interested. I will be buying it, and I will absolutely be, playing it with members if you guys have copies of it when it comes out this week. Stellar Blade. I think it looks great. I think the design of Stellar. Hey, there's Kimulator. Listen to me, Kimulator Films. I know I owe you guys a call because I want to set up that interview. These are the guys that said, "What was your first big title? I love, or I'm in love with your dead grandma." Those are the guys who make that game. We're gonna have one for an interview soon. I've been so fucking busy, but I would love to have you guys. Thanks, man, for being patient with me. So Stellar Blade. I love the design. The characters were cool. The world is cool. I'm a little confused regarding the gameplay. Like, it's got this open world thing now. So I thought it was more like a Devil May Cry, kind of more linear ish thing. But now that it's this big open world, I wonder if it's going to feel really repetitive. Sonic Shadow looks great. Looks like a lot of fun. Foam Stars coming out February 6th, whatever. I'll play it. It's free. I played the network test. It was okay. I couldn't really pay attention to it. It was too many colors everywhere, but I'll try it again. Dave the Diver is coming out with Godzilla. I don't know if Godzilla is going to be exclusive to PlayStation, the Dave the Diver Godzilla team up, but boy, that game is phenomenal from last year, and I highly recommend you play it. Vampire Rising, I'm excited. I haven't played it. I have it on PC. I hope it comes to PlayStation Plus. It seems like a great PlayStation Plus game. Silent Hill short is out now or out today. It's not I don't know. It looks great. I mean, I think visually it looks great. There were some scary moments. I don't know if it's just a thing that's chasing you around and after 10 minutes you're bored out of your mind, but it looks really, really good. And then Silent Hill 2 is a rough one because it looks like if you were to have told me that was the guys who made Resident Evil 2 remaking Silent Hill 2, I'd go, oh, okay, cool. It looks like fun. But I will tell you that I am so turned off by Bloober Team because of their output since the first Layers of Fear that I don't have a lot of faith. But if you didn't bring that filter through which you view their games, if you didn't bring that to the table, I would say it looks pretty fucking good. Judas is interesting. That's Ken Levine's game. Okay, so because it's Ken Levine, and who I have a great affection for. He's a good dude, but also specifically speaking here as a creator and as a writer, I'm excited. The story, the idea of sort of all the shit that gets put in your head is not even your own and stuff. That's a very Ken Levine meaty topic. I'm excited to see him tackle that. The gameplay didn't look bad. It just looked kind of generic. It's like, it's okay. You got a guy and you can shoot things and you've got some kind of telekinesis weapon that you can slot in different abilities like force pull and all that shit. Whatever. I was a little bummed because I was hoping to see more of this Lego narrative stuff, and that may be this game. I don't think they're working on a second game. So to me, that's why this was exciting, is like, how is he going to do procedurally generated narrative? And this just kind of looks like a Atomic Heart game, but obviously better because it's Ken. And I liked Atomic Heart, but I'm excited for this. Metro VR and Legendary Tales. Metro VR looks like a great VR game. I don't play PSVR. Legendary Tales looks terrible. Like to the point of, if it wasn't VR, you'd go, what the fuck am I looking at? It was the first person dungeon crawler. It's like, really? This is what you got? I don't know what's special about it. Dragon's Dogma 2 continues to look excellent. Somebody in the chat was saying that it's 30 frames per second. I knew that on console, but not on PC. And if it comes to GeForce, I'm going to wait and play it there because it looks, with all the knobs cranked up to 10, it looks fucking fantastic. My camera's a little blurry. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I may not stream on Streamlab or StreamYard again. I like it because I can stream to a lot of places, but it sounds like the stream quality of this was not very, very good. Rise the Ronin, I'm super excited by. That looked great. I was already a little like, okay, cool. I like what this is about. What they showed looks fantastic. It looks fun to navigate the main character everywhere. The graphics look great. It's coming out soon too. It's coming out in March, so like 2 months away, less than 2 months away. My only hope is that there's a difficulty slider because I suck at games that Team Ninja makes, but I'm still going to get it because I'm very, very excited. Alex says, Jaffe, did you see a game that looked better than Indiana Jones? I can't judge Indiana Jones fairly because I'm such a massive Indiana Jones fan. What I would tell you is, if you ripped Indy out of the trailer that they showed at Developers Direct, I would say it's like a good 8 out of 10. It's like, oh, this looks like a good first-person high adventure game. And then I would say, yeah, there's probably stuff that would give it a run for its money. But the fact that it's Indiana Jones, no, Until Dawn, go fuck yourself. I loved Until Dawn. I love supermassive games. I even love some of the ones that people like, some of the Dark Pictures anthology games I love. And this isn't them, by the way. They didn't work on it doesn't look like they worked on the the remaster, but it's just so it's so gross. It's so I'm just so fucking tired of this leadership at Sony. You know, I'm just like, I'm sorry, fuck you. You know, you can, I don't care anymore. Fuck fanboys. I can't even tolerate you people. I love Sony. I love PlayStation, but this generation, they're shit in the bed. Sorry, they're shit in the bed. You know, they never tell it. Where was Concord? Where was Jade's game? Where was anything fucking new that we haven't heard of? And I'm sorry, Death Stranding 2 is not it. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just not. Death Stranding 2 does not stand toe to toe with the Ghost of Tsushima 2. Death Stranding 2 is kind of like one of those games that it's like, well, you don't really have much of anything, so you'll fucking take anything because you're fucking dying of thirst in the desert. So is it Tab Cola? Okay, Tab's the most disgusting drink ever made, but I'll drink it because I'm thirsty. I'm not saying Death Stranding 2 is necessarily Tab, but it certainly ain't Diet Coke, baby. Boy, that's you gotta really be in my brain to know what the fuck I just said. The shit in your face is they are not making a Bloodborne remake. Yeah, well, that would be nice, sure. And then obviously, Final Fantasy, whatever. If you're into that, and I know there's lots of people into that, that's fantastic. So that's my take on it. Overall, there were no, fuck you, Pon Poco. Creative jealousy is a hell of a thing. No, it's not, man. Why can't you just take someone's opinion and go, there's no ulterior motive here. Look, if I wanted to make games, I could be making games. I am consulting on a number of games right now, but I like doing this more than making games. Kojima is way more creative than I am. I'm not competing. I don't want to compete. What I'm saying is, you should have a mature enough mind that you can, take into account people's opinions that you may disagree with without assuming that there's something under the surface going on versus just what they're saying. What else do they need to satisfy you? Damn, dude, says Arathizel. I want to see something new or something surprising. What do you mean? Like I said, Rise of the Ronin impressed me. Stellar Blade could be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to Helldivers. I'm not saying they didn't show good games that I want to play. I'm saying I want, here's what it's like. It's like Apple, right? Apple, when Steve Jobs used to go up on the goddamn stage, almost every time it was like, oh, and here's one more thing. There was always something that you would be like, oh, that's fucking cool. Okay. Apple and Sony are very similar now, where it just feels like they're doing really good quality stuff, but it's kind of the same and it doesn't get your motor running. That's all I'm fucking saying. Why does it have to be anything other than that? How do you even disagree with that? Don't you want to be wowed and exciting and excited and exciting? If you think Pal World is better, then you're obviously 5. Pal World's a great game. I love it. And I love Unshrouded as well. But again, if you disagree, that's great. But what I would love, if you disagree or agree, I've given you, I don't understand this either. You may not have a camera, but you should have a microphone. I'm tired of this. You get your ass in here, and here's the link. All you got to do is click the link and you will be a part of this goddamn show. What's the matter with you? You got rocks in your goddamn head? It's right there. StreamYard.com. And then there's this thing. Show is better than usual, says Mitchell. I agree. But not as good as they need. I agree. Hoping they are saving more big guns for a showcase. I can't hope anymore. I mean, it's, you're right, but and they don't need any help this generation. They're number one beyond number one. I'm just saying that, it's getting boring. The Sony first party games are the best, says God. Why doesn't Sony want to hype people up to buy PS5s? I don't think they need to. The people are buying PS5s all the goddamn day. All right. Somebody I think wants to come in. It's a guy named Wide Boy Slim. We're adding him to the stage. Here we go. This is Wide. Well, he went away. Okay. Booba. Are you saying Booba, that PBS kids show? What are you talking about? My hair is awesome. This is not meant to be hair. I mean, it's like I didn't do anything, you know. StreamYard is not a great idea. People may penis. I don't care. I've seen penises before. They don't offend me. Okay, here's my best friend, Arathizzle. Arathizzle, it's Jaffe. It says you're muted, though.
I'm unmuted. Can you hear me okay?
What's going on? What'd you think of the show?
I thought it was great. Like, I'd give it an 8.
Okay. What excited you the most?
Probably Stellar Blade and Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Ronin game?
I think it looks a lot like Neo, but it's the same studio, so it didn't surprise me, but it looks good too. It's got a poor release date, unfortunately, but
why it's March 22nd? What's bad about that?
It's the same day as Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh shit. Okay. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Oh my God. Rough. That's terrible. But when you're saying what else did I need to see? I don't know. I mean, I don't, maybe because I've been gaming and playing for so long. I don't know how old you are, but don't you like it when you get shown something that you say, oh, that's fucking cool? I mean, I didn't have any, oh, that's fucking cool moments today. Did you?
Oh yeah. Death Stranding 2 is it's crazy. It's totally strange. I mean, anything from Kojima is, you're just like glued to the screen, like what is going to happen, but it's not gameplay like amazing, but it's you're you know, you want to see what's going to happen. So I thought what they showed of Death Stranding 2 as a movie looked awesome. Very, very cool for the most part. I just think that it's not everybody's cup of tea, though.
It's not everybody's cup of tea, and it's I'm very curious because the first game sold enough to allow them to make a sequel, but I can't imagine most people. I think a lot of people saw the trailers of Death Stranding 1, saw it with Sony, bought it, and a lot of people probably returned it or turned it off after about 2 hours and going, "What the fuck is this?" So I'm real curious if this sequel. Usually, sequels in games come out and they blow the sales of the first one away because you've built fandom over the years. I'm curious if this one is going to do that. Dogman says it's not exclusive. You mean that? Do you know anything about that, Arathizzle? That Death Stranding 2 is going to be on other things or just PC, or is it also going to be on Xbox?
I would guess it'd be on PC. I mean, the Decima engine is kind of PlayStation's baby. So
that's true. That's true.
I don't know if they'd give it away to Xbox, but definitely PC.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, Kojima announcing an espionage game, says ToxMod. That's great. But I mean, you know, I'll see it'll be on PlayStation 6. It ain't coming in 2 years. You out of your mind? I mean, it might, but no, that sounds exciting. All right, Arathizzle, thanks for calling, buddy. I appreciate your taking your feedback. See you, bud. All right, this is Ali or Ollie. Hey, it's Jaffe. What's up, man?
Hey, Jaffe. Can you actually hear me right now?
I can hear you great. You're a little quiet. I wish you'd speak up a bit or turn up your volume, but I can hear you.
Yeah, so what a show. I mean, I was basically blown away by Death Stranding 2. I did not expect it to be this good, but it seems like you didn't enjoy it as much as we did. I don't know, probably because it wasn't like, just some gameplay based. It was more to the movie side of things. Maybe that was the reason. I don't know.
I would say if I was sitting in a theater watching a movie, I would say this is really cool. Like, I love the little puppet dude, and I love how the puppet dude at the end, it showed his fangs and his eyes got red and shit. It was and I like the Troy Baker character a lot. There was nothing they showed about it other than it seemed a little self-indulgent in parts, but what are you going to do, that I didn't like. It was just, I know what Death Stranding is. I played the first one. I liked it. I'm not offended by this. I'm sure I'll play this too. It may actually motivate me to go back and play more Death Stranding 1, but it's kind of like what they need a Marvel movie in their heyday. And instead what they're giving us is like that slot is being taken by like a really expensive art film, like Children of Man or something. And it's like, and that's cool, but those kind of games, I need more bread and butter shit from first party. I want some new franchises. I want to be wowed. I want to be surprised. And the whole generation has felt incredibly safe to me. And I don't like that. I like, maybe it's because I have ADD. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's because I play tons of games, but I like my mind, to be surprised. And I wasn't surprised. I was pleased though. It was a good show.
Yeah. I think maybe it's been the whole generic thing for the past, I want to say, just a couple of years, because it's like all we have these is it's like open world. It's just the same repetitive shit getting out. I feel like we used to have so many different cool ideas back when like PS2 was out, like PS3, but now
right. I mean, we still do, but you're not going to find them on AAA, and it's a shame that. I mean, again, I guess Sony's going, look, we could make those games, and we do make those games sometimes, but they don't sell enough to push the hardware. But like I was playing, and again, I'm not going off on Game Pass here, and this is not anything. Your comment just reminds me of this. I was playing on Game Pass yesterday, and I had a couple minutes to kill. So I wanted to try out this game called Go Mecha Ball, which just launched on Game Pass day one. And it reminded me of like some great Sega Genesis games that you would rent at Blockbuster, and then you'd be like, oh, this is fucking awesome. So those games are being made. It's just that, you gotta kind of go out of your way to find them now, which is a real fucking shame. But no, I'm with you. I thought the Death Stranding trailer was great. I just don't know if it necessarily translates into a game I'm excited for, but I appreciate Yarn. I appreciate your call. Thank you, Allie.
Have a great day.
You too, bud. All right. This is Ian. What's up? It's Jaffe.
Hi, Jaffe. What's up?
Yeah,
I guess
what are you doing?
I'm just listening to you talk about games and hearing a lot of people very excited about what they saw at the state.
What are you wearing?
What I'm just wearing a sweatshirt and some pants.
Oh, that's hot. All right. Anyway, yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was okay, but at the same time, I get your frustration with the state of play. I get a feeling it's been that way for a couple of years now with Sony. Like I've been waiting for the next AAA game to hit, but it just doesn't happen. Like there's a lot of second and third party push from Sony since a lot of time ago, and I don't know. I just kind of hate it. They're just sitting on their laurels, and like they're on top of the game right now. They are they have the most successful console to date right now. And they just don't care about innovating or doing new stuff, and it's just frustrating for me. I mean, Death Stranding looks great, but at the same time, it's like I want to see new stuff. Like
I want to see new stuff, and I want to see something that speaks to gameplay. I want to see something that speaks to the medium, to the business that they're in. People can bitch about Pal World all day long, and it's not the most innovative game in the world, but it's a lot of fun. It's different enough. I was playing Sniper 5 again. It came out a while ago. Great fucking game, very straightforward. But even something like that, I was just like, why does everything that comes out of first party have to be mega? Why can't they remake Siphon Filter and make it like Sniper 5? And it doesn't have to be loaded with fucking story and narrative and pathos. Just fucking give me a fucking, 20 mission mini open world GoldenEye structure game with Gabe Logan and call it a day. Why is it bugs me, man. I'm with you. I need something new, but I also just want something fresh and new or different, kind of, I want something innovative, but I also just want some new shit that's not the same old tone.
I guess that's the issue with Sony right now. They take themselves so seriously, and everything is like very cinematic now, and it's like I remember you just saying about Hellblade when the Xbox showcase was, and it's like that's the type of tone Sony has all the time right now. We don't get any fun games anymore outside of Ratchet and Clank, which is great. 6 years apart.
Yeah, I mean, Spider-Man's fun, but and I love Spider-Man, but we've played it now. It's like you're ready for something new. I was playing the new Suicide Squad, and even playing Boomerang, I think Spider-Man still controls better in terms of swinging. But man, just the mechanic of Boomerang, I'm like, give me something, just give me some new, moving through the scene mechanics. But I hear you. What I would just say is, maybe it's because I play on PC as well, and there's so much innovation happening in a lot of ways on PC and on Xbox that it just makes Sony look kind of tired. But maybe they'll be forced to come around. Here's what I would say. Remember back when everybody was making Unreal Engine games and they all look kind of gray and brown?
Yeah. Remember PS3 generation.
Right. Sony right now feels to me in the emotional place that the graphics were back then. It's like they're all the same. It's like, you need some creativity. You need a shot of freshness at Sony first party. And it really sucks to see it like this. So, all right, Ian, thanks for calling, buddy. I appreciate it.
Cool. Take care, man.
Stoner Joe drops super chat. Thank you, buddy. He says, how sad should I be? Well, that depends, sir. And do you think it's my fault? Maybe. All pertaining to the Discord messages, I mean, maybe claiming fault is sick in nature. I'm sorry. I have not checked the Discord, buddy. I appreciate the super chat as always. I will check it. And if you've sent me something, a DM, I'll respond to it today or tomorrow. I'm looking at it right now. I don't see anything, but let me know. I hope you're doing well. But no, I don't think most of the stuff in the past that you have suggested is your fault in terms of these horrible events that happen on a global scale and you blame yourself for them. I think that is a sign that it's time for some therapy. It's time for therapy for everybody. In fact, that brings me to our first sponsor of the show. I'm kidding. We don't have a sponsor. Are you kidding me? But that said, therapy's good stuff. Thank you, Stoner Joe. I appreciate it. He also says, here's Stoner Joe's back. Thank you for the super chat. He says, also, if you're terminally ill or dying, would you smoke pot? Dealing with my mortality and my dying body on edibles has been terrifying. Your mileage will vary. I smoke pot now. Are you dying? Are you terminally ill? Or, I mean, everybody's dying, but I mean, have you been given a diagnosis that you only have X months to live? If that's the case, then everybody's going to deal with that differently. It sounds like being on weed is not helpful to you. So I would say no. But for me, at least my experience on psychotropics and whatnot suggests that I would benefit from it, because to me, really deep trips like that are spiritual to me, and they make me feel like there's a bigger kind of thing going on, and we just don't quite have the brain to understand what's actually happening. So that would be my answer. I hope you're not actually sick beyond what you've already shared with us, though. That would be sad. Judas says Dizzy Death looked really cool. The teaser they showed before was better. Judas is weird because I have, tons of faith in Ken, and I like what the story seemed to be about. And visually it looked really interesting, but gameplay wise, I don't think it looked all that interesting. I think it just looked like what they showed. It just looked like a shooter. It didn't seem to, I've played, somebody said Atomic Heart. I think it's going to be better than that, but it had that flavor to it. Jake says, Jaffe, you played the same tired gameplay games. You're just mad at the tired movie games. That's absolutely inaccurate and not true. I certainly have more of a patience for games that are gameplay centric. And there's no doubt in the world that Bloodborne and Lies of P feel very similar. But I finished Bloodborne. I didn't finish Lies of P because it wasn't unique enough to compel me to. But I still thought it was great. But if another game comes out and it's like, hey, now we're like Lies of P and Bloodborne, then I'd have the same complaints. But I do play games up and down the budgetary spectrum. And in that, I sample a lot of fucking shit that's very, very different. And I love that, man. All right, let's see. And if you can, again, not every, you know what? I'm going to say this is not even true. This is not even true. The people out there who say, I'd love to play on PC, but I can't afford it. I get it, man. I get it. But what I will tell you is, if you have a PC at all, or just a shitty, a Chromebook or a MacBook that's cheap and shit, if you got good internet, right now there are still top of the line seats you can get for a month for $20 over at GeForce. And GeForce is also going to be coming out pretty soon with day passes for their service, which is basically streaming from the highest end PCs you can get. And on my experience, and my internet is not like commercial grade or anything, it is excellent. Now, there's a guy in the chat, Aiden, clearly doesn't like streaming. That's great. If it doesn't work for you, you shouldn't play it. But what I'm telling you is that if you have the ability to stream and it works, it's fucking great. It's fucking great. You don't have to game on the PC Aquastorm. You can still have it on your TV. They could use the free version of GeoForce. Yeah, just to at least test Gungan if their streaming is good. But it's better than nothing, No, you don't, Toxmod. See, this is the thing. He says PC is a hobby. You always have to tinker with it. That is old thinking. You think, look at me. I can barely change the oil in my car. And I mean, figure out where the guy is who changes the oil, like how to get to him. So I'm not a tinkerer at all. But those days are over. Steam has kind of killed those days for the most part. And I'll also say that with GeForce, you don't have to tinker with anything. You have somebody else going into the servers and setting the PC up to run with the game perfectly, and you just play the goddamn thing. I have an issue with influencers saying a game is shit right away, and then so many people follow that, says Clint. Well, I'll tell you, as it relates to Suicide Squad, I'm not going to get into it right now because on my Patreon and on our YouTube channel for members, I have my first 4-hour playthrough and impression. So I will do a formal review. I'm going to try to finish the game, and I'm going to try to put it up when it comes out on Friday if I can, or the weekend. But Suicide Squad, I don't know what the fuck happened. Ollie's saying, I want to know what you think about it. I don't know what happened with that fucking game in terms of how the press did what they did to it, because they got everybody, including me, feeling that this was dead on arrival. Like they really painted that. I mean, think about that for a minute. Think about that for a moment. I'm going to get to Jason Pocketman in a second. Think about that for a moment. You had the press coming all over. There were some articles I read about what is that goddamn thing called? Redfall, where the Game Informer slobbered all over it. Nobody was like, this is a dog. There was a lot of good love in the press for it. And then it came out and it shit the bed. Okay. Which it should have. They piled on because it was worth piling on for. But Suicide Squad, they absolutely piled on, and now it comes out. It's really good. It's not. I mean, that I'll jump to the end, or I'll give you the high concept. It's not a $70 game at all, because I think it gets repetitive, and I just think, but if you got Suicide Squad for $30 or $40, you would be very, very happy. It's like a good B movie. It's like a matinee movie you see, when you call in sick at work, but you're not really sick, and you're like, fucking, I need a me day. I'm going to the movies and I'll watch some, rock action movie before he became The Rock and everything, like San Andreas or something. That's what this fucking game feels like. It's a lot of fun. The navigation is great. The story is pretty cool. It's got some pacing issues in the first few hours, but it's quite good. I don't know where the hate is coming from on that. I'm very, very curious. Charlester says, honestly, I've enjoyed it so far. Suicide Squad gameplay feels great. The story's hitting the beats really well. Right. And it's tons and tons of fan service in that thing if you're into DC and comics and stuff, but I don't think it's worth $70. Jaffe, PC is tiring, says Jason Pocket. I need a plug and play like PS5. So much cheaper for the same game, same performance. You're just, no offense, and I don't mean to be a dick to you, you're just wrong. If you have a PC and you subscribe to GeForce, whatever the fuck it's called, you literally click a tab and you get a list of games and you click it and it's running. That's it. That's as plug and play as you get. And you can turn up, the shit I play on GeForce now is better than any console in terms of it can run, all the ray tracing, over 60 frames, phenomenal graphics, everything's set to ultra. You're simply, you don't have the accurate data, if I may, Jason Pocketman. Doesn't mean your opinion is not worth having a good one. It's just, it's not accurate. I have not played multiplayer yet on it. No. Consensus from many is the game is better single player. I'm not even that interested in playing it multiplayer, but I mean, I might if people on the stream, if members have it, but I'm enjoying the single player experience. Hikiko Morphe says, I think the GeForce thing can even stream games that you bought. That's all it does. So you have to own the game or a subscription service, right? So if I own the game on Steam, it'll stream to GeForce. They will let you do the free-to-play stuff they have, like they have the finals and Fortnite and all that shit. Warzone. Like, think about that. Think about if you want to play Warzone. Even on console, the downloading time and then the deleting shit because the file is massive. You want to play it on GeForce, you open GeForce, you click it, and it just runs because they've already installed all the latest upgrades. It's already tweaked and set at the highest level you want it to be at. And it plays great, believe it or not, on multiplayer, But then if you have Xbox Game Pass or Luna or Ubisoft Plus, I think maybe even EA, their thing, all of those games that they have, they don't all work on it, but a lot. Like I played Starfield on it the other day. I don't own it, but I have Game Pass. It's an excellent service. I can't speak better about it than I already am. It's just wonderful. That's interesting. Warner Brothers should make a mature or teen-rated Scooby-Doo detective game. That's a great idea, Will. Suicide Squad, I would buy it at 40 or less. You would be fine with it at 40 or less, but I wouldn't spend more than that. I spent 100, but that's just because I wanted to play early access for the stream. That's the only reason. We'll lose every clutch gunfight due to lag, says K-Nubs. Maybe. I mean, I haven't found that, but I'm not if you were a competitive Call of Duty player though, sure. Like I would never go onto a streaming service and try to play a fighting game seriously, but that's fair. I mean, that's kind of like saying if you want to go compete seriously, playing, skiing, you probably want to make sure you spend some ducats on some equipment that's actually going to, help you be your best. The early access Suicide Squad had lots of problems. I heard devs had to take it down twice. Oh, you mean, yeah, yesterday it was down because you launched it, I guess, and it cut right to the end of the game. So you got to see the final cutscenes and all that shit. But I think they gave away like $20 or it's 20 or 200. I think it's $20 worth of virtual currency if you got hit by that for whatever that's worth to you. So, all right, well, there we go, fellas. State of play. Anybody else want to jump on and talk about it? I'll put the link in the channel one more time. Let me know what you guys think. Hang on, let me find it. Invites. It's right here. So you can call in with the camera, with not a camera, whatever you need. But I thought that was fine. Not great. Suicide Squad 9 years is something that doesn't look better than early last gen console game. I absolutely don't agree with you on that. I think it's a very pretty looking game. It runs great. The effects are cool. It's a good game. It's not the disaster that people have said. Wolverine's 2 years away, says Bold Alpha Pack. And all we have is a CGI trailer. That's not all you have. You can play the game. You can see a lot more stuff than they want you to see. They're probably, look, you got to give Wolverine a break because for all we know, Wolverine was going to show something today. And it was going to blow people's fucking minds because they'd never seen any of it. And it was going to be spit polished and everything. And then the leak came out and it's like, if they don't show anything for 6 months, I won't be like, what the fuck? I'll be like, yeah, I get it. You got to figure out how to recover from that PR reveal that wasn't meant to be a reveal. But again, though, and maybe that was what they were going to make as the big thing, but the state of play, you guys are saying 7, 8. I mean, the first party game, if you're just going off of what it means for Sony, I would say it was like a 4.5 in terms of their first party stuff, or the fact that a lot of the stuff they showed is going to be third party. But I will say that Ronin, which is exclusive, at least for now, I don't know if it's permanently exclusive, I hope it is, looks really great. And Stellar Blade looks really great. Now, the weird kind of thing is both of those are kind of niche. I don't think either one of them. Ronin has a better chance than Stellar Blade of really doing great with sales. But I'd give the overall thing. I'm with Kyler Williams. My gut says like the overall thing, I'd give it a little higher, like 6.5, maybe 7. But the specific first party stuff, I don't know what they're doing over there, man. I'm waiting for little Jason Schreier to put out some kind of investigative article that says, this is what's going on. This is why things have gotten so bad. I did not see Simon. I'm curious. I did not think Silent Hill 2 looked like trash. I absolutely did not. I thought it looked, if you didn't know the developer is associated with a lot of mediocre games, I think most people would say, oh, that looks pretty fucking cool. It looks like a Resident Evil 2 remake. Is that just me? I didn't think it looked like trash, but I don't have a lot of faith in it. The Silent Hill short that is available today, which I will probably stream, that looks cool. I mean, again, I don't know what the game is, but first person, you play this girl, she's got a cell phone, she's being chased by some fucking shit. I thought it looked cool. Well, don't tell me to rewatch it. Tell me what it was. What was it specifically that looked so bad? According to rumors, we were going to get Concord, says Godslayer. I saw those rumors as well. I mean, think about that. Think about that. We have no games as service games. We didn't get anything new on Marathon from Bungie. We didn't get anything from Jade's game. We got nothing from Concord. There's the rumor that Twisted Metal is in production. We got nothing from that. I don't know why people are commenting on my hair. I guess it's because I have the headphones. My hair, look at that. I look like a monk. My head is ready to just shave all this shit off, which I'm going to do very soon. I didn't even get the bullying aspect of Silent Hill 2. Do you mean Silent Hill short? Okay, so you're saying, Simon, Silent Hill 2 looked janky. Visually, it was below Sony standards. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't get that. But is that an exclusive for Sony? I think it is, right? I know, Mutant Mo, nothing about the Black Panther Captain America game. I am very curious. I'm very curious if that thing even comes out, truth be told, because I know nothing about anything. I don't have any. Oh, I'm totally balding. Are you kidding? I'll tell you about my balding story in a minute. I know nothing about that game in terms of the status, but I do know that when Amy first went to Skydance or wherever she is, it was with the Bandersnatch model, but more gamey in mind. It was to make a more mainstream take on, or to make games that are action and big and stuff, but make it for more mainstream audiences too, so everybody could play. And then the last time I heard her talking about the Captain America, Black Panther World War II game, it sounded like it was more AAA shit. And I'm like, which is fine, but I'm like, oh, what is this going to be? But so I'm interested, but I'm kind of waiting to see if she's able to sort of stick to her initial take. Wasn't the girl walking through the halls of a high school, people making fun of her? Yeah, Icon, but that wasn't Silent Hill 2. That was Silent Hill Short, which is out today, which is not, it's only affiliated because it's Silent Hill 2, or Silent Hill, but it's not Silent Hill 2, is from what I understand. PlayStation looking good, says Arathizl. He's excited for Final Fantasy, Helldivers. I'm curious about Helldivers. Foam Stars, Stellar Blade, I agree. Dragon's Dogma, super excited for. Ronin, super excited for. And they did show some PS2 stuff. They showed Metro, which looked good. Then they showed something else that looked terrible. But Bold Alpha Wolfpack, thank you, buddy, for the super chat. He says, Jaffe, remember when the leaks broke and you said they can use this to rally you motherfuckers? They can use this to rally you motherfuckers ain't seen nothing yet. I was hoping they had heart like that. Which leaks are you talking about? Oh, you mean the leaks? Thank you for the super chat, buddy. You mean the leaks on Wolverine? Yeah, because I have tons of faith in that team, as everybody should. They don't shit the bed that often, in terms of Insomniac, and certainly not this team, which is the Spider-Man team led by Brian, who's a great director. Did one of the best Tomb Raider remake games. Not remake, but the new gen Tomb Raiders, and then Miles Morales. So yeah, I think it's going to suck for them for a little bit, but they're going to come back and go, we're going to fucking knock your socks off. I think that's great. I think it's fantastic. But I think I get that they're going to be like, okay, we've lost the element of surprise, boys. Now, remember, we were going to do polishing on these 4 sections, 2 months before alpha. Fuck it. We're doing that now because we got to show something crazy sexy at whatever the next time they reveal it. So I'm with you, Jaffe says, thank you for the super chat, bud. I'm with you, Jaffe, regarding first party. What is Team Asobi doing? Something presumably VR2. Firesprite, Blue Point, London Studio. I mean, right. I get the fact that if you're Cory Barlog and you are making the next big franchise $300 million, it's going to take some time. But right, Team Asobi, Jesus fucking Christ, put out a fucking game. You haven't had a game out since the goddamn hardware launch. We could at least see something. You don't have to launch it today. Show us fucking something. You did that great little Astrobot, the VR Astrobot game was great. And then they did the thing on the PS5, and it's like when it launched, it's like it's time. Firesprite, Blue Point, I agree. It's almost like back in my day. And I know it's not your day anymore, Jaffe. I get it. Oh, I get it. And that's fine. But back in my day, there were the teams you put the hammer down with, and the teams that you said, look, give them room. And even the teams where you said, give them room, you didn't give them all the room. It seems all the time. It seems like now, anybody who asks for extra time just gets it. It's like, oh, we're not ready yet. Okay, but can somebody be ready? Is anybody fucking ready to go? It's just the most bizarre thing. I've never seen such a thing in my life. Well, Sackboy 2, Miscellaneous says, where's Sackboy 2? Sackboy Adventure was great, but it didn't sell. So I don't think we're going to be seeing a sequel. Even better than Sackboy 2. Sackboy 2 wasn't Team Asobi. That was Sumo, right? And they've been picked up by Embracer Group, which probably means they'll be coming free any day. So you never know. I think Sony doesn't want to cannibalize any title coming in the next 5 months. Well, they're doing a great job of that then. Yeah, PlayStation All-Stars 2. What's the problem? That game was profitable. It just they couldn't find a way forward with, they didn't build it to be a service-based game. It was too expensive with making the characters and shit. But only a moron would go, PlayStation All-Stars doesn't need to come back in a more commercial package, or where's PlayStation Racing? Are you out of your fucking mind? And maybe that's what one of these service games is. But I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a dick. I don't mean to be a backseat driver. Yes, I do, because I wouldn't say it. But if I'm sitting there and I'm listening to the pitch from Jade Ryan and the pitch from Concord, assuming it's, what the fuck is it? Or even Twisted Metal. I'm like, you guys ain't making Twisted Metal. You guys ain't making that fair play game. Go get me a goddamn PlayStation free-to-play, service-based game, racing game with a battle mode. It'll fucking sell itself. What's wrong? There's no artistic vision. Fuck you. There's your artistic vision. PS All-Stars is not a Vita game. That's the combat game, right? That's the Battle Royale. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Whatever. Zero Chill says, I feel they're stacking the end of this generation so they can do PS6 remasters. I mean, that's a hell of a strategy if that's true. Godslayer says, I'm getting bored with PlayStation. Yeah, me too. I mean, I don't only play PlayStation, so I'm okay. It doesn't bother me, but still. Apparently, according to Gun, the Silent Hill game is out now. The short message is available now. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to wrap this up. I am going to get some lunch, see my children folk, and then afterwards, I will be streaming it to members only on the Discord. So if you are a new Patreon member, And if you're not, I highly recommend you consider it. We'll have a bunch of tiers, like 4 tiers, but right now we only have one. It's pretty much parity with the YouTube membership. There's a link right there, but it does have a brand new show starting in March 1 that you can only get at Patreon, which is called Playing with Myself. Shut up, it's filthy. Yeah. But this will be on Patreon because I got to figure out a way. If I do a members only stream on YouTube, then it alienates the Patreon folks, right? So, but it will go up on YouTube after the fact. But I will be streaming it over on Discord. So if you're a member on YouTube or if you're a member on Discord, then make sure your accounts are linked to the Discord, not on Patreon. Make sure your accounts are linked, and it will be in the Diet Soda Soldier Theater in about an hour or so. I will be streaming. What's it called? The goddamn cockadoodie Silent Hill, the short message. If not, I will see you guys later this week on a proper Gabbin' and Games. And tomorrow morning, we're doing a Good Morning Gamers. So be well, be safe. Thank you so much for hanging out and spending some time with me and watching the show and talking video games. And take it easy, everybody. I can't speak anymore. Take it easy, you guys. Thank you, everybody. See, I have no way to wrap this up on my goodbye, Power Lag. Good to see you, buddy. Have I ever watched Evil Bong? No. Should I? It looks cool. Sounds cool. I mean, yeah, I don't have StreamYard set up. I'm going to go back and see if the stream was really janky, and if it was, I won't be streaming here anymore, so it won't be a problem. I'll go back to OBS or Streamlabs OBS. So, all right, see you, fellas.